Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining me today. Imagine an Australia where women's full potential in the workforce is fully realized, where gender equality is not just a goal but a reality. However, there's a significant barrier we need to address, which is the imbalance between part-time and full-time employment among women in Australia. Currently, about 1 in 2 Australian women are employed part-time. This imbalance not only limits career advancement, but also leads to a significant wage gap. Women working part-time earn less than half of what their full-time counterparts make, and even less compared to full-time men. This disparity perpetuates gender inequality in the workplace. As shown in this chart, only about 55% of women in Australia work full-time compared to 80% of men. This persistent gap highlights the need for greater support and policy changes to enable more women to transition into full-time roles. According to Australian Bureau of Statistics, childcare is the biggest barrier to women entering the full-time workforce. Around 25% of women working part-time cite childcare responsibilities as the main reason for not wanting to work more hours. Some might argue that women prefer part-time work due to its flexibility, as highlighted in Deloitte's 2023 reports, which shows that 30% of women cite the lack of flexibility as the top reason for leaving their jobs. However, while flexibility is important, the choice is often constrained by systemic barriers, particularly the lack of affordable childcare. Data reveals that 55% of mothers who did not want more work hours cited caring for children as the main reason, and 28% of mothers who wanted more hours but were unable to work pointed to unavailable or booked out childcare. This demonstrates that without addressing these barriers, the long-term wage gap and career limitations of part-time work will persist. Therefore, expanding support for full-time employment, including affordable childcare, is crucial. Addressing these issues directly impacts SDG 5.4 and SDG 8.5. To address these issues, I propose a strategy to increase women's full-time employment by 20% over the next 5 years. This includes expanding access to affordable childcare, introducing more flexible working hours, and enhancing parental leave policies. These measures will empower women to pursue full-time roles, reduce the gender employment gap, and create a more equitable workplace. Australia's future economic success depends on unlocking the full potential of its female workforce. I urge WGEA and other stakeholders to take action now. Together, we can close the employment gap and build a better future for all Australians. Thank you for listening.